Hey guys, how's it going? It is grocery haul time once again. This week is actually a pretty small week, which is kind of great because if you saw last week, we went over by 25. Wasn't worried about it last week because we've been under every week. Honestly, I think every week since we upped our budget again. So this is what we've got. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna run you guys through everything and then we'll run through totals at the end. Okay guys, here is everything we've got this week. Starting back here, we've got a box of Hot Pockets and a box of chicken pot pies. We are not completely out of freezer foods, but we are getting down there just a little bit. A couple things figured we would get more of, so that way the kids have them when we don't have enough leftovers or anything else like that left over. We've got one bag of plain Ruffles hiding back here. That is on the chance we have to make nachos or anything else paired with what we do still have here. Shawn decided this week to treat the younger kids and get 3 bags of the Cheetos Puffs. He wasn't sure whether to get 2 or 3. I told him to go ahead and get 3 because those just don't seem to go as far as, say, a bag of chips. So he got those. That'll be a fun treat. And then it looks like he picked up 4 bags of the dill pickle chips. Enough said about those if you've been watching for a while. There's a bag of these Duke's original recipe smoked shorty sausages. That is something I feel like we got once before, but I can't fully remember, so he wanted to try them. And then one of our older girls might actually enjoy those as well, since she has cut wheat out of her diet now as well. So we're going to go with that and see how that works out. Box of the Kind bars, because he and several of the girls like those. We've got a thing of the Jimmy Dean fully cooked turkey sausage. Those are actually safe for me to eat. So those have been kind of nice to have, especially if I'm kind of in a hurry or a pinch. Actually makes a really great sandwich too with Udi's bread toasted, a little bit of garlic butter, a slice of cheese. Makes a pretty good breakfast sandwich. And then we have this box of Fig Newtons. Several of the kids have realized that they really like those. We had not bought them for a long time until recently, and turns out it was a hit, so that works. Cotton candy grapes are what was in, so he went ahead and he got 2 of those. Said kind of along the lines of a treat for all the kids then. 4 bunches of bananas and blueberries. We do have apples left over, as well as about a third of a box of the cuties, because I've really slowed down on all of that. And then we've got applesauce as well. So we're good on fruit still. That'll get us through the next week here, and then we'll go from there. Another package of string cheese, 2 tubs of the honey vanilla Greek yogurt. Several of the kids are liking that with granola and by itself, actually. We've got 3 bricks of the Colby Monterey Jack or Colby Jack cheese, 1 gallon of whole milk, and 2 things of the Fairlife whole milk. Now, guys, the reason for this is the biscuits and gravy actually never got made because, see, we've got 4 boxes of Bisquick back there. I thought we had more in the cupboard than we did. Apparently griddle cakes had been made more than I realized, paired with that cheeseburger bake that I put the recipe up for. And in the middle of all of that, somehow we used more Bisquick than I realized, and we didn't have enough left to make the biscuits. So we had to wait until we had that. And now we've got the milk. We've got half a gallon left in the fridge. It actually has to be used today. So I'm going to be making those later today. So we use some of the milk for the biscuits, and then the rest, about a gallon's worth, is what we use to make gravy. And then the other, since the Fairlife lasts so long in the fridge, that will just be exactly that. It's going to go in the fridge, and we'll open it and use it as needed, so we're not wasting milk anymore, because we actually have had to dump milk lately, and I'm not a fan of that. So that's why we're switching back. We've got 3 of the tubs of the Land O'Lakes butter. We actually ran out here in the last couple days, so a lot of kids are going to be really happy to have that again. Let's see. I'm going to come back up here first. Package of toilet paper. He said they happened to have it in at Sam's. And thankfully he remembered that we were down to like our last 1 or 2 boxes of Kleenexes. Because he happened to see them in at Sam's. And he remembered that. I forgot to put them on the list. So he picked up another 12 pack of Kleenexes. So we've got those with this many noses, guys. And allergy season coming through. They're necessary. 2 cases of the Blackberry Bubbly. I'm going to assume this is for him. He did tell me last week that he is actually having a really hard time finding the pineapple now. So while we've been able to find it just fine for the last year, it seems like now they're going to decide it's seasonal again or something. So I don't know. It just is missing though. 2 boxes of overnight diapers for Mr. Micah, who someday will potty train, but anybody who's been following us for a while knows that he's, you know, we've got a few setbacks, and it's okay. We'll get through it with him. We've got envelopes, packing tape, and sponge heads, just because our packing tape and dispenser completely went missing. And I actually tried to take our oldest daughter's because I thought that was it, and it turns out it wasn't. So Shawn went ahead and picked some up, because anytime you're shipping packages or anything, it's kind of important to have that. And then last but not least, he said these cups were on clearance at Walmart and thought maybe we could use some more. Truth is, I'm not sure they'll fit in the cupboard, but it was a really kind thought of him. So we'll see if they fit or not, or what we're going to do with those. Anyhow, there's everything we got. Let me flip this and we'll run through totals. Okay guys, so as you can tell, it's not a very big week. We've got enough stuff in the fridge we need to finish working through that we had not finished, such as the sausage for the biscuits and gravy. I do still have some bacon left. I've got some carrots and celery that we actually need to get through, as well as the last of the potatoes. So we need to get stuff out of our pantry and out of, well, pretty much everywhere before it starts going bad. I know I've got a lot of veggies in the freezer I need to rotate. And we're going to hurry up and use some of that stuff before anything starts getting a little freezer burnt or anything, because freezer burnt veggies are not any good. So that's what we're doing. It's part of why there's really no meat or anything. The chickens just got cooked later in the week, so we don't need any of those again just yet. We will get those again next week, probably along with some stew meat and other stuff. So that kept this down this week to $312 and change. So that, guys, is well enough below our budget of $400 for the week. So it actually works out really well. I am actually going to be taking a couple of the girls to Spearfish to go to Walmart and get some freezer meals that are gluten-free and all of that. They just have a better selection up there. And not to mention, they've got a Maurice's, and I've got kids that need long pants. So we're going to make a trip of it here in the next couple days. Go do all of that. That'll probably take us right up to that $400 mark, and then we'll be good until next week. So that's where it's at. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.
Micah, sit down.
I just got done saying small trampoline for the small kids. And I know it's not centered, guys, but I'm trying to keep the other trampoline out of view a little bit, because we got some extras on there.
Oh, hey.
No.